I'm PT, and this is called PT's Punch. And welcome all my new subscribers. I'm almost at 11,000 subscribers. Whoop, 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 whoop. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed that exercise I just did. It's not a dance. It's an exercise. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Today's Tuesday again, and I got so much to talk about, but I got to get to this. Before I go any further, I must tell you guys, Luenell is going to be on the road again. She's always on the road. But if you live in the Ohio area, she's going to be at the Funny Bone, Columbus, Ohio. That's going to be 5:15 for 2 days. And she's also going to be in Toledo, Ohio at the Funny Bone. That's going to be Thursday all the way up. I think 5/17 all the way up to the 19th. So that's like back-to-back in Ohio. So I know I have subscribers in Ohio. Go check her out. And while you're doing that, I want to send a shout out to Chris O'Baby. Here is his Facebook right here. He does videography and he also does pictures, professional pictures. If you need something done, if he can fit you in his schedule, he can make it happen for you. And make sure you let him know that PT sent you his way. He's also on Instagram up under Chris O'Baby as well. Now, that is one of Luenell's road managers. I believe he's one of the main ones, but he travels with Luenell when she goes out on the road. So make sure you let him know PT sent you and tell him to send me about $20 for advertising. For advertising. I'm just joking. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so go check out my girl Luenell. You will have a blast. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen Luenell since we left. Well, actually seen her comedy, since the last time she was here in Texas, and I want to see her again. I really like her comedy, and she's really funny. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to get right to this. Oh, if you guys ever want to call me, there's some of you guys who are following me. I've never seen you before, never seen a picture, never seen nothing. I don't even know what you look like. Please text me and send me your number, 832-856-911, okay? 832-856-911, okay? Just text me. You could call me, you could text me, and just say, hey, PT, I'm so-and-so, here's my picture. And I would be glad that you did that. Shout out to Yvonne, glad you're back. And let's get right to it. Showbiz Top 5, number 5. I want to talk about Loni Love from The Real. Number 4, I want to talk about Greg Leaks, NeNe Leakes' I almost said ex-husband. Oop, well, almost was going to be an ex-husband. NeNe Leakes' husband. Go to Showbiz Top 5, number 3. Kodak Black, a.k.a. Buckwheat. We'll be talking about him as well. Go to Showbiz Top 5, number 2. Sad news to report. Another killing right here in Texas, child. Showbiz Top 5, number 1. The Nipsey Hussle drama continues. Now, before I go any further, I made a mistake yesterday, which I always make mistakes. And I said that Michael Jackson's son, Blanket, had graduated from college, but it wasn't Blanket, it was Prince. But I'm sorry, I make mistakes. It's okay, guys. You can forgive me for making mistakes. Anyway, all right, so I got that out the way. Let's get right to this mess. For those who've never seen the show before, I do have celebrity guests, and sometimes they'll say something to me. They're over in the gold room over here, and they cost too much to bring them over here. I cannot afford to bring them over here. So don't ask me, well, why come Loni Love won't come over here? She may be over there. And sometimes, NeNe, she might be over there. And you just never know who's in the gold room. But I can't afford to bring. When I become famous and have my own show, I'll be able to bring out the celebrities. Okay. Congratulations to Loni Love. She's the next ambassador for Weight Watchers. And they say she's already lost, 30 pounds? That's a good thing. I think Jennifer Hudson was one. Oprah was doing that. And I think what Loni Love should do, she should take this and build it up and use it to her advantage and perhaps have her own food. Loni Loves Food or something. Maybe make that a trademark. Lord hope she don't steal that idea. But I'm just saying, I think this will be great for her. So congratulations to Loni Love. People are already saying that she looks great. Like again, she said she's already lost 30 pounds. And this is a good thing for her. She wants people to live a healthy life. And that's the way I need to be joining it myself. But anyway, congratulations to Loni Love and all those other people who are changing their eating habits, which I'm not doing. Okay, all right, let's move on. Let's talk about Greg Leaks, NeNe Leakes' husband. Well, also congratulations to him. He posted on Instagram, here's the picture right here. He is cancer-free. Woo! All right, so this is a great thing. Cancer is still devastating. And, a lot of people, some people don't make it through and some do. And they have, my friend Gary with the T, who I spent time with here not too long ago. He told me before he told anyone that he was dealing with cancer, actually before he announced it on TV. And I was so grateful that, he shared that with me. And PT need to take care of his business too as well. I know I do, guys, and I am. And I really appreciate, Gary being open. And I'm glad that Greg is cancer free. And I'm glad that anybody else dealing with that you're doing okay and that we're praying for you. Because I know that's a hard thing to go through. And speaking of hard things to go through, there's a young lady by the name of Joy Martin. She watches my show. Her mom also went through cancer ordeal, and she's cancer free now, and she's doing a whole lot better. She lives there in Atlanta, Georgia. So we want to shout out to you, Miss Maggie Martin. I love you, Miss Martin, and I'm PT, and I'll see you when I come to Atlanta, hopefully. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Showbiz Top 5 number 3, child. Let's talk about Kodak Black, aka Buckwheat. Okay, here's the deal with this fool. Well, first of all, you guys remember that how he disrespected Lori London when Nipsey Hussle died and said all that unnecessary stuff. I don't want to go into it, but Lord, seems like this guy is just, it's like downhill from him every since. He was, it's alleged that he's been indicted, and he's also could be facing 10 years in prison for, trying to buy some illegal weapons and stuff. And you can't be doing that when you're already a felon, really? And now he's going to have to pay $250,000 fine. And again, he could face up to 10 years in prison. Now, one good thing that he did try to do, and it hasn't happened yet that I know of. You remember the incident that happened when the shooting there and up there in not Detroit, but in what's the city? Denver, D&D, I'm sorry, yeah. In Denver, when the young man, there was a young guy, and he threw himself in front of the shooters so that his classmates could get away. Well, he offered to pay, the young man's name was Kendrick Castell. Well, Kodak Black, a.k.a. Buckwheat, offered to pay, for the funeral. So for the family members haven't responded. Well, that's a good thing that he tried to do that. But Kodak Black, your ass is still in trouble. Damn well you should have never said that about Lori London and disrespected Nipsey Hussle. And now, as you can see, your ass is catching the heat. But anyway, let's move on. Showbiz Top 5 number 2. I want to talk about this shooting that happened in Baytown. Now, if you've never been to Houston before, Baytown is not too far from here. I want to say it's maybe like an hour. It could be 2 hours from here. It's not far at all. Well, the videos are all over social media. There was a black lady. She was in her apartment complex. And this man, who's an 11-year veteran, he actually patrols the neighborhood. And supposedly this is not the first time that they have gotten into it before. She's gotten into it before with the police officers. And here's the situation. Well, he was trying to arrest her, and supposedly she took his taser and tried to tase him. And some of you guys, let's play devil's advocate. Should he have shot her because he tried to tase her? Because tase could lead to him falling out, and that could lead to her grabbing his gun and shooting him. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. But here is my situation. Anyway, she said, look, I'm pregnant. And, well, here's one thing. If you're pregnant, and I'm not justifying that he shot her. He was way out of line. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're pregnant, first of all, you should be acting like that. If you're pregnant, just put your hands behind your back and just act accordingly. But again, I don't know the real situation. I don't know what happened. So don't be hollering at me talking about PT. I know he shouldn't have shot her, but I'm just saying, if you're pregnant, you have to think about your baby. But then again, we don't know what happened before it got to that. But here's where the police made a mistake. First of all, not just the police, but the apartment complex. Okay, first of all, when you go to a club and you see security guards, not security guards, let's say police officers, there's always 2. There is no reason why there should have been 1 police officer patrolling that apartment complex, and you're white. Why is it y'all don't get black police officers to patrol these predominantly black apartment complexes? Why? Because half of these white men who patrol these apartment complexes, they don't even probably live close to the black neighborhoods. They're not even, you understand, you're just putting somebody in the neighborhood that don't really understand what's going on in the neighborhood. I just think that I would sue the apartment complex, I would sue the city, and I would sue the city, the police department, everything, because it needs to be 2 cops. If it had been 2 police officers, And they should be diverse when it comes to the police officer. It should be one black, one white, or one black, one Hispanic, one black. Because, listen, at the end of the day, like I said, you're putting these people in these people's neighborhoods, and it's causing a bunch of mess because they really don't understand us, and they really don't understand the neighborhood. This is a sad situation. She was shot, and the video is horrible. I can't play the video because my video won't be monetized, but go look for the video. It's all over the internet. This is just a horrible situation, and I hope he does not get off. I don't give a damn if he was on a veteran for 11 years. He should not have shot that woman. I don't give a damn if she grabbed a taser or not. He was a man. He could have handled that woman. Yeah, what would you do if you was on the damn streets by yourself and you didn't have a damn gun? You try to handle it. If you didn't handle it, then you just fight it out. You know, this is a horrible situation. This is going to get worse. I promise you it's going to get worse. Let's move. Speaking of getting worse, let's move on to Showbiz Top 5. Number 1, let's talk about Nipsey Hussle's family drama that's going on there. I got my notes here in front of me, and I have to make sure that I'm very sure about what I'm telling you guys. And I'm going to read just to make sure that I don't say the wrong thing or report the wrong thing, because I'm always getting beat up by somebody telling me you got to say the right words. So I got everything. I got my notes and everything wrote down. Sometimes I get excited and I get ahead of myself, but this is very important. This is number 1. Let's talk about Nipsey Hussle's family. Here we go. Well, according to the blogs, the California Department of Children Services are getting involved with this fight over Nipsey Hussle's daughter. The daughter name is Imani, and Nipsey Hussle is the father. Now, Nipsey's daughter is the ex-girlfriend of China Hussle, okay, or Tanisha, okay, aka China Hussle, okay. Follow me now. And now, the person is usually awarded the child, but unless there's evidence the mother is unfit. Okay, so now the DCFS, which is the Department of Children's Services, is stepping in to make sure that the daughter is placed into the right family. Okay, so here we go. Now, according to the rumors that I'm hearing, they said that Nipsey Hussle's sister, Samantha Smith, has filed an emergency motion to be named the guardian after Nipsey died, but the judge denied the request. Okay, follow me, okay? Now when Nipsey was alive, she was between both homes. You know how it is, our kids, go to this house, go to that house. And now the mother, Miss Angelique, the mother of Nipsey Hussle, has been told that she can't participate as well in the Child Protective Services case, but we don't know what's going on with that. Now, my opinion is, I think the daughter, here she is right here. I think she's old enough to decide who she wants to go with and who she wants to be with. Now, here's the problem right here. This is why I'm having a problem with this Tanisha woman, a.k.a. China Hussle. I'm having a problem with her because they say when Nipsey was living that she was a thorn in his side. They said that she was going around telling Lauren that her and Nipsey were still messing around with each other. What a mess. What a mess. And I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly. I believe she was, how some women could just be a mess. Just like, oh, we still messing around. Just look, you see what her name is, China Hussle. I don't know. This is really, really, really a sad situation. And listen, it goes on with not just celebrities. It's happened on an everyday basis with regular people. I mean, they're regular people, but you understand what I'm saying. And that's why it always pays to make sure that you have your house in order, honey, because you don't never know when you're going to leave here. You don't never know when you're going to leave here. You can leave today, the next day, or you may not leave 10, 20 years from now. But you should always be prepared. That includes myself. And a lot of us are not prepared. We're not prepared. And anything can happen. This is a whole really hard situation. This is really a horrible situation that happened with Nipsey Hussle. This is, sometimes you just sit and you think, man, did this really happen? Is this a dream? I mean, this guy was doing everything for his community, and this fool, And no, that was not God's will. So shut up with that mess, because it wasn't God's will. That was the devil. That's why there's good and evil. And I just think this is just horrible. It was horrible. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news. Make sure you leave a comment below. Leave a comment below about the stories. And let me know exactly what you think, okay? If you'd like to call PT, I've already given you that number. I'm going to give it to you again. The number is 832-856-911, 832-856-911. You can call me anytime, day or night. I may not answer it. You may get the voicemail, but that is the number where you can call. All right, guys, please, whatever you do, if you would like to support my show, I do have t-shirts for sale, or you can Cash App or PayPal me if you would just like to say, PT, I love your show. You make me laugh and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And, you know, I just want to say, here you go. Go have lunch or dinner on me. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great Tuesday. Let's just breaking news. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, guys, don't forget, I'll be in Atlanta the first week in August. Actually, I'll be there that Thursday all the way up until that Monday, maybe Tuesday, okay? Just hanging out, having a good time. Shout out to you, Joy. Also, I want to send a shout out to Clarissa Harris. I was thinking about her the other day. She's one of my big time supporters, and she's always been there for me. She doesn't come too much on the live and stuff and don't say too much because she works a lot. But Clarissa, I want to let you know that I love you, and you've always been my friend. You've always been there for me, and I love you very, very dearly. She follows me on Instagram a lot. By the way, I do have an Instagram. It's called PT Showbiz. I appreciate that. You know, it's like that. You know, one thing about God, for those who believe, He'll never let you down. You know, you have people that love you today and hate you today. One thing about God's love, it's always the same. It doesn't change. And that's what I like about God. He doesn't change. You cannot depend on man for nothing. When I say man, I mean woman too. When you cannot depend on man for nothing. You can't. You know how many times I had people come on here and tell me, oh, I love you, PT, I love you, and I do this, and fall out with me the same day. You know, but thank God man didn't make us. Amen? All right. All right, guys. You guys take care. I'll see you.